Hey guys, this is Jam of JamOnline.ph and we're here at the ASUS Philippines office. We're here because we're gonna take a closer look on the ASUS Zenfone 3 Zoom. So yeah, this is the latest Zenfone. This was just announced last week at CES 2017 at Las Vegas. So this smartphone is just an engineering unit, but yeah, we're gonna take a hands-on of this one. Anyway, this smartphone has a dual lens camera at the back. It's 12 megapixel. It comes with an f1.7 aperture. It also has an LED flash and also laser autofocus. And then we also have this always-on display. The hardware is kind of similar to the ASUS Zenfone 3. So yeah, it's powerful and yet battery efficient. Yeah, got a 5,000 mAh battery, Snapdragon 625, just the perfect combination. Anyway, just to know more about it, let's take a closer look on the ASUS Zenfone 3 Zoom. Okay guys, so we have here the ASUS Zenfone 3. Just to give you a short recap, the ASUS Zenfone 3 has a Snapdragon 625 processor, 4 gigs of RAM, up to 128 gigs of storage. We're not sure yet which variant is coming here in the Philippines, but right now we got here the engineering unit of the ASUS Zenfone 3. So at the front, the Zenfone 3 Zoom by the way, at the front we got a look similar to the ASUS Zenfone 3. As you could see, you wouldn't even notice which one is the ASUS Zenfone 3. It looks very similar. And then we also have here the USB Type-C, the speaker grill, the 3.5mm audio jack. The display is still Full HD. It's 5.5. We got 2.5D glass. We still have that capacitive button. Doesn't light up compared to the ASUS Zenfone 3 Deluxe. That's a bummer. And then on the right we got the power button, the volume rocker. On the other side we got the SIM card slot, SIM card tray. I'm sorry. At the back we got here the full metal build. Really solid. It kind of feels like similar to the iPhone 7 Plus. Very solid. And then we also have here the dual lens camera, and then we got here the dual LED flash, laser autofocus, the fingerprint sensor, and yeah, again, it's very solid, and it feels similar to the iPhone 7 Plus when holding the smartphone. It's actually kind of thin for a smartphone with 5,000 mAh battery. I didn't even you won't even feel that the smartphone has a 5,000 milliamps of battery, because look at this one. We have here the ASUS Zenfone 3, and then we have the ASUS Zenfone 3 Zoom. I know it's kind of thin for a smartphone. Actually, ASUS claims that this one is the lightest and thinnest 5.5-inch smartphone with 5,000 mAh battery, and I believe them. Actually, the smartphone is really thin. I repeat that, it's really thin for a 5,000 mAh battery with those hardware specs and everything. So we also have the always-on display, but you won't worry about the battery because we have a 5,000 mAh battery. You won't even notice that one. We have a big battery. Anyway, the camera is an 12 megapixel with f1.7 aperture. It's pretty good, and it works like similar to the iPhone 7 Plus. But before we proceed to the camera, let's talk about the software. Just a short one. Anyway, we still have that ASUS Zen UI 3.0. The ASUS Zen UI, and then we still have the same bloatwares. I know it's kind of annoying that we still have those bloatwares, but I hope that ASUS could remove some of them soon. Anyway, we still love the ASUS Zenfone 3 Zoom, even though we have those bloatwares. The ASUS Zen UI 3 is still fast. I've tried it. I have the ASUS Zenfone 3 that I've been using for months, and this still doesn't lag that much compared to other skins and other smartphones. So let's try out the camera. That's the best feature of this smartphone. So we have here the camera, right? So if you're using an ASUS smartphone before, if you have used an ASUS smartphone before, you would notice that the camera app is similar to the iPhone, to the previous app. Yeah, I know. But we have something different on this one. We have here the 1x, so it means that that's the zooming function of the ASUS Zenfone 3. So tapping on that one, it automatically transfer to the other lens, which lets you do a 2.3x optical zooming. Just to give you a short idea, let's take a shot of this ASUS Zenfone 3 statue, or I don't know what you call this one, ASUS Zenfone 3 whatever, here at the office of ASUS. So taking a shot, there we go, 2.3x, there we go. So to give you a short idea, that's the ASUS Zenfone 3 in 2.3x optical zooming. Then we have here the 1X, and that's pretty good. It's actually isn't the best camera that I've seen, but it's pretty good for a smartphone with, you know, a sensor of IMX362 and then 625 processor. Not the best one, and we expect that it would be iron out. I mean, the bugs would be even better once we update the ASUS Zenfone 3 Zoom and once the consumer version arrives. Anyway, so that's it for the ASUS Zenfone 3 Zoom camera. Let's try out. Oh, by the way, we forgot. Let's try out the manual mode. One of the best things that we love on DSLRs is the bokeh shots. It's actually easy to use the bokeh mode of the ASUS Zenfone 3 Zoom. All you need to do is to press that manual mode, then press this something icon in the middle up with like those three mountains or whatever. So let's try it out. So let's take a shot of the ASUS Zenfone 3 Zoom stage or whatever, and then there we go. There we go. So I took 2 shots of the ASUS Zenfone 3 stage or whatever. As you could see here, we got here the focus on the ASUS Zenfone 3, while on the other shot, we have the focus on that pencil case. I know it isn't the best shot that we can have on the ASUS Zenfone 3 Zoom. It isn't as best as the one on the iPhone 7 Plus, the portrait mode, but it works. I mean, it works. That's the best thing about it. And it doesn't have those software something bokeh mode, which doesn't really work compared to other smartphones. Here are some other shots that I took using the smartphone. So yeah, I guess that's it for the hands-on of the ASUS Zenfone 3 Zoom. Just to give you a short recap, we love the camera, we love the hardware. We're not sure yet about the price, we're not sure yet which variants are coming here in the Philippines. And yes, we got a big battery at 5,000 mAh. So yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, well, now's the time to subscribe. So once again, I'm Jam of JamOnline.ph, and thanks for watching our hands-on of the ASUS Zenfone 3 Zoom.